friends. Welcome to Crafting with Me by Cheryl Wright. That's me. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, and I love crafting, as you can see from my background. It's everywhere. Anyway, I am going to share in All About Autumn class with you today. It is a free class, and if you'd like the make and take card kits, you can place a minimum order. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a couple things to share with you. And, if you've joined me before, it's the same routine. So let me get this set up. And wow, it went right to it. Cool beans. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Usually don't do that. You know what? I could probably, I'm just fixing something really quick. I haven't fixed it for a while, it looks like. So this way, if I decide to share the host code with you, it's also right here. But I think I made it too small. So anyway, that's all I was doing. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Jay. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Stampin' Up! Currently has a starter kit promotion. A starter kit is all the pieces and products that you need to get started as either a happy shopper or a demonstrator like myself. So if you like coupons, you like to save money, this might be for you. So you get two choices. You get so the standard starter kit, the normal everyday, you pay $99, free shipping, and you get to pick $125 worth of product. So that's where it is always. Today it's special, or this month is special. You can get 35% off the cost of your kit. So you can get that much product and only pay $64.35. Or you can choose to get 35% more product and you can spend $99 and pick out $168 worth of product. So either way, if you join, you automatically get to attend the Onstage conference, which is online on November 11th. So anyway, that's what's happening. If you regularly purchase from Stampin' Up! And you're not a demonstrator, if you like to have more activities based around stamping, it might be your thing. Anyway, if you have any questions, contact me. It goes through the end of the month, and I'm sure I'll mention it every month, every time. Home for the Holidays kit is the paper pumpkin kit for the month. If you do choose the starter kit, you can choose the new online exclusives. There's this cute bundle. Otherwise, you have to wait till November. There's that cute bundle that demonstrators can get now, and this cute bundle that demonstrators can get now. And like I said, you can put it in your starter kit. So there we go. There were some special papers released in the online exclusives. The truck punch is back, so you can order the truck punch. That's the only reason I kept that one in there. And they added a new kit this month, the Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit. So if you like advent calendars and countdowns, this is one you might want to explore. So there we have it. Let's get stamping. Hey, I got it down to 4 minutes. Oh, I have a slot down there for it, and it was not going in. So I try to keep it short and brief, but I don't want something good to be happening and you to say, well, why didn't you tell us about that, Cheryl? So now I did. Okay. So, like I said, today we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the All About Autumn products. I'm trying to use all the autumn products that I have because I'm going to switch to Christmas pretty soon. Hi, Sandra. How are you? I got to meet Sandra. Sandra was my Uber partner from the airport to the conference in Las Vegas that I've told you guys about. So anyway, so here is the the suite that we're using, the collection, suite collection. Hey, I was right both times. So that's what we're using. Now, there are some products that aren't quite available right now. So these dots are very fun, and they must have been very popular because they aren't coming back till November 13th. So these November 13th. And the paper has been in and out twice, but it will be back October 9th, which is on Monday. And sometimes they come back early. So it could be this week. It could be tomorrow. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. And then this ribbon will be back October 23rd. It's a beautiful, beautiful ribbon. It's a duo, as you can tell. There's the end. So there we have it. And this will be back. This is number 3. Copper and natural ribbon combo. So we have a copper. Isn't that gorgeous? I grew up in a copper mining town, so I really, really, really like copper. It was kind of a part of everything growing up. So there's that. And the pretty paper. But you can get everything else. And we're going to move forward with our projects. Okay. All right. So the first one I'm going to do, I have to remember what I planned. I have, oh yes, I remember. You know, you plan these out in advance sometimes, and then when it comes time to do it, you're like, can't remember. Hi, Teresa. It is a gorgeous sweet sander. I agree. So this is a standard card base, 11 by 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and fold it. I did have it scored. I don't know why my nose decided to be drippy, but I will hopefully not need too much. So we're going to go ahead and just burnish the edge. Then we're going to add, this is very vanilla. This is early espresso. And this one is, 4 by 5 1/4. I know. Okay, my brain just, I don't know why my brain has been doing that lately. I get on camera and it's gone. Okay, I'm trying to learn how to use this correctly. I watched a friend of mine use it all last weekend during my retreat, and I like tape runner, so I want to learn how to use it better. So I am just getting this kind of situated. So there we have that. Now the paper I'm using, oh, I didn't show you the paper. This is the paper that's back in stock. Monday. So these are some of the papers, and it's got gorgeous on both sides. Well, I don't know. To me, this isn't gorgeous. That's gorgeous, but yeah, the sweater didn't do much for me. Neither did the leather couch or the corduroy. Yeah, but the backs are really pretty. Hi, Nancy. Oh, I'm so glad you got your happy mail. Thanks for helping me celebrate 38. 38. That's a good one. It wasn't 38, but hey, I feel 20 years younger today, apparently. Oh, I'm glad you got it. I'm caught up on all my customer card kits. I was behind for a while, but I'm all caught up. I have a few for my team members still left to do. So this is the piece of paper that inspired me today. And I'm using a pattern that a friend of mine used in our retreat last week, but I'm not copying hers. But I just thought this sheet just warranted a window. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. So glad you enjoyed it. All right, let me see where all my pieces are. So these are 1 1/8 by, like I said, it's been a while. 1 1/8 by 5 1/8. Okay. 1 1/8 by 5 1/8. And then I took a chunk of that paper and I chopped it up so that you can see what it used to look like. And these pieces are all 5 by 1. All right. So we're going to put these on here. And I'm going to try. It worked well. Oh, look at that. It worked again. I'm just layering these on. There we go. All right, 2 more. It decided to be cold here. I have to cover my flowers or lose them tonight. Oh, I'm not ready. We turned our heat on yesterday. I'm not ready for winter again. Because here in Montana, we don't get very long springs or very long falls. It usually goes, we have a really long winter, short spring, medium-sized summer, and then fall is short and we're back to winter. I was counting the other day. It's only been 5 months since the last snow melted. And I had to turn my heat on. Yeah, I'm redoing this one. This one did not meet my... Ooh, look at it, left kind of an imprint on the back. Interesting. This one did not meet my standards, so I'm redoing it. All right, there we go. So I am going to pop these up with some dimensionals. I'm going to use a dimensional strip just because it's long and skinny like this. This package is almost done. So actually, I'll do it this way. Yes, I could just use dimensionals, but these are long strips. We're going this route. There's that. So any of you in similar climates, you just shut off your air conditioner yesterday, Nancy? It is cold, especially with the wind. And the wind has howled for 2 days. Ugh. It's supposed to get down to 26 tonight, I think. Ugh. Yes, we had the AC running about 2 weeks ago. We don't have much in between here. We're either hot with AC on or cold with the furnace on. There's not a lot of days that we don't have either running. Gotta love living in Eastern Montana. All right, so this piece of the window is going to fit here. And you do your outside edges first. Maybe I didn't want to bump that up, but I like it. It'll look more windowish. You know what? I just did that wrong. Oh, my word. That's a good thing I didn't pat that down very well. Honestly, guys, I've had a good day today. And now I'm just making mistakes right and left. Oh, well. It's called crafting with me, remember? It means you get to just craft along and just turned your heater on 20 minutes ago. Yep. Yep. Oh. All right, I'm going to leave that one there. That one could be a part of the other one. I had my sunbeams going the wrong way. So this one actually is supposed to be on this side. And if I do my outside edges, I turn it sideways so I can see it. There we go. All right. Now this one is the middle one, and this one is this side. Some days. This is the one I was ready for, but then forgot how to make, remember? I've done quite a bit with this suite. I presented at my retreat this past weekend using this suite. One of the cards we're going to do today is similar to my retreat card, but I did that right. Woohoo! But not exactly. Maybe I should have just used dimensionals. It might have been easier. But I like these strips because it, just covers it quick. If you do it right. All right. I'm going to lay it sideways again so I get it on there just right. All right. See that beautiful sun just shining? To me, this one almost had more of a spiritual feeling. So that's the kind of the direction I'm taking it. Kind of a happy to be alive. This beautiful morning. This looks like a morning card to me. Anybody have plans for World Card Making Day? I have a class that I'm doing locally. So if you're local to me, you're very welcome to join us. If you are not local to me, then Stampin' Up! Has one that they're going to do also. It's going to be from 2 to 5 Mountain Time, and I think you just go to stampinup.com and click watch. If you register, I think they send you the link to watch the replay later in case you don't get it all or you want to go back and check something out. But there's information on the website, and you can print it out and you can cut your card pieces so you have what you need for the day. If you come to my class, we're going to do a little bit more than just those 3 cards. Actually, we're not doing all 3 of those cards because I only have 2 of the stamp sets. So there is that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Imagine sitting on a couch about here and looking out the window and just seeing that beautiful sunlight coming in. All right. So then I'm going to use, I cut out a bunch. Yes, crafting with me is never an exact science because I get halfway done and then I think, oh, that would have been a good idea. So this is some of the ribbon. And if you take the end of the ribbon, I love this kind of ribbon. If you take the end of the ribbon, I'm getting it from both sides. I just wanted it across the end, but it just took this piece off too. Oh, well, we're just making this shabbier than we thought. So I'm only going to take it up about 1 inch. I love that our ribbons can be manipulated and changed into other things. Maybe manipulated is not the right term, but I want it to be about the same length on both sides. So I'm going to fold it up there, and then I'm just going to pull until I get it pretty much even. So there you go. All right. And that will just blend. Now, if I had something I could use all this, maybe I need a bird haystack or something. I don't know. I know where to find more if I need it. So I wish this crease wasn't there. Let's just see. This is just the end of the ribbon. See if we take it across our bone folder a little bit. Oh, well, it'll be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and take some adhesive. I'm going to use the stronger one. I'm going to put it over the center. Because that's where, oh, I did not get the center. There we have it. All right. Now, if you fall in love with these, you can get the make and takes, as long as you're in the United States, with a $35 purchase. Well, that is not working, so we are moving on to Terran tape. With a $35 purchase from me, I will send you the card kits, the make and takes, so you can do these projects at your house. rewatch the video and go from there. All right. Beautiful copper ribbon. Beautiful, beautiful. Take a little off this end. There we have it. Whew, I changed shirts because I was cool down here, but now I'm warm. My husband probably turned the heat up. He's a little more cold-blooded than I am. Hi, Sandra. Oh, good. I'm glad, Teresa, you're signed up. Yay. Awesome. All right. There's that one. This is kind of crooked. All right. We're going to stamp on this one, and I'm going to use the I'm thankful today and every day. Like I said, this just kind of had more of a spiritual feeling to me, and I'm thankful today and every day. I'm going to use the copper clay ink. And I think I might have gobbed that up too much. Nope, it's okay. I stuck it in the ink pad quite far, but it's not showing up. All right. I like to line it up with my grid paper as best I can. And remember, don't rock. Now, it is a photopolymer stamp, and photopolymer stamps, remember to have a cushion underneath it if you're not liking the results. Sometimes you can stamp and you do fine, but sometimes you don't get the results you want. And if you have a cushion underneath, I have a cushion under mine all the time. It's otherwise Stampin' Up! Sells paper piercing mats that work fantastically. Or I even think I think your Stampin' Up! Silicone mat just have just the right amount of give. 81, but the mornings and evenings in the air are cool. The windows are up. Oh, beautiful. Sounds perfect. Sounds perfect. All right, so this, I'm going to take, this is Cajun Craze also. Oh, maybe I should have done Cajun Craze, but it's fine. All good. I've had a hard time keeping Cajun Craze and copper clay, together or straight. It works just fine. So these are both dies that you get in this bundle. And I'm going to add that there. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use tear and tape. I love tear and tape. I would put dimensionals on it, but since I lifted up those window panes, this doesn't need to be too bulky in case I send it in the mail. All right. This is not, there we go. I don't have it down stuck enough. There we go. There we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and tuck that down. I usually start with a simple card. So this is just some paper and some layering. And then I do have some leaves that I thought about adding. I think I might use maybe a copper one and a copper one, a vanilla one and a copper one. And I don't know if there's really not any green in this picture. Maybe we'll put them all on one side. All right. And I had some that have adhesive on the back. All right, but apparently none of those are it. So I have a little piece of tear and tape that I'm going to use. That was too long. These leaves are gorgeous. These are the ones that come in the bundle. You do need a die cut machine for them. Ah! All right, I don't want to mess that up very much. I'm going to tuck this under there. I don't want to take away from that beautiful sun. This is one of the ones that has adhesive sheet behind it. I was trying to use up some adhesive sheet that I was trying to use up a piece of paper that already had adhesive sheet on it. So that worked out well. So we'll tuck that one there. And oh, here's another one. I can tell because the back isn't colored. There we go. I think we're going to tuck this one under. But not in the frizz, the fray. There we go. Almost. There we go. So I'm going to stop that card right there. Oh, you know what? I forgot to stamp. I forgot to stamp on it again. All right, where's my mat? See? I don't know why. Because I have today and every day right here ready to go. Because like I said, this just kind of had a thank goodness I'm alive kind of feeling. I woke up to see another day. All right. There we go. All right, it's fixed. And because I put it on the silicone mat, the glue is still good. All right, and I am going to get those embellishments. I know they're not available for a while, but if you get the kit, I can send you enough to finish your... If you get the make and takes, I can send you a few to finish off your project. So I like to use the take your pick tool, and I love the new end. The new ends, they're my favorite, actually. I don't like the big chunky end. So if you have a take your pick tool, this is the end that comes with it, and this is the end that is additional. It's in the craft kit. I like this end. This one's too big and chunky for me. I like the finer things in life. Thanks, Jay. All right. So let's see here. We use some of these. Put that one there. Put vanilla. I don't know why these sold out so fast. Because these really didn't even get a chance. There we go. Just going to go there. So there's card number 1. And of course we could stamp inside. With this one, I'm going to leave it blank because today I'm thankful today and every day. I will probably write a note to the person that I send this to as to why I am thankful for them. So that is card number 1. I usually do 3 projects. Tonight they are all cards. So you know what? I forgot one of my parts that I need. Ooh, you guys are going to have like a commercial or something while I dash out of my room. Oh, never mind. I do have enough. I thought I was going to have to go out to my husband's easy chair and find it. Oh, thank you. Now the next card, I haven't done this technique for a while, but I have done this technique before. So I'm going to put all my extra leaves back on my third project. And we're going to start out with a piece of Very Vanilla. To me, Very Vanilla goes with fall more than white. That's just me. I'm going to get my... Oh, I just bumped you. Sorry. I just bumped my... Yeah, if you saw what I had it all sitting on. So I'm going to actually use my chamois case. I'm going to set my chamois aside for a moment. And don't tell my son, but I'm using some of the baby wipes that they leave at my house for my granddaughter. I'm sure the free babysitting will make up for the fact that I use some of her baby wipes. Right? So anyway, get some baby wipes. Have any of you done the baby wipe technique before? Yes, we're basically making our own multicolored ink pad. All right. So we got that. We're going to use that. And let me mount up some stamps so we don't get in the middle. I keep all my extras in my box, so it's like confetti half the time. Yeah. Well, we may use some of those. Maybe not. But I want these stamps. Ugh. Got lots of good stuff going on in here. Wow. I may as well just leave the whole stamp case open. Okay. I'll put my confetti away. Should just add that other confetti to it. So I need some blocks. I'm not going to use these right now, so we're going to set those aside. But I didn't want to have to get them out again. So, sorry for the clinking and rattling. There's 1, 2. And I should have more back here. I got a little one. Is the little one going to work for this one? Perfectly. I don't know where the rest of my blocks are. I have to go looking for them. Okay, we have that ready. We have our paper ready. And now we need to make our ink pad. So these are our re-inkers. You can use them on our ink pads, or you can use them for other craft projects too, or projects. So this is Wild Wheat. To me, is a very fall color. And honestly, I live on a wheat farm, and I don't think this looks like wheat, wild or otherwise. But don't tell Stampin' Up! I said that. All right, I have some crushed curry. I should have put wild wheat in a few more places. It was just hard to get out. It was not. It's a tough bottle to squeeze. And we'll get some cherry cobbler in there. Oops. Got a little cherry cobbler on my mat. Well, I'm not done stamping until I have red on me, so it's par for the course. It's always the red, too. Do you ever get a color on you that's always the same color? I always get red on me. Never fails. This is pumpkin pie. And we got a little on the edge. Pick it up. All right. And we have some Cajun craze. Oh. And copper clay. Add some copper clay. So we're just kind of making a new ink pad that has all our fall colors. And anything else? Well, I'll add a couple just for fun. In the holes. All right, I think I have plenty. Plenty. Now, I always have to test it with a piece of scratch paper. So, all right, so we're going to ink it up. And there you go. What do you think? Fall leaves. All right, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So now I'm going to bring in my card base. And actually, I have a spare piece over here. I'm going to do 2. Not card base, card front, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and do some fall leaves. You can also do some second generation stamping, meaning you stamp it once and then do it again. And we're going to have to get the big maple leaf in here. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I think this is so pretty. I don't know which card I'm going to like better, so I'm just going to play with both of them. Maybe I'll do that as a background. Huh. Fun. All right, here's the next one. And I am just random. Very random. What do you think? This is a cool technique. It's one I really like. I'm going to go this way. And I wasn't planning on changing my mat, but by gosh, fall colors are worth it. All right. Maybe some color here. All right, now we need to fill in some spots. Yes, I'm making 2 cards at the same time. It happens. Because I don't know which one I'm going to like better. I like that dynamic one in the middle. All right. I'm just using this one because it's smaller. Some color there. All right. What do you think of that? It's kind of bold, kind of wild. All right, I'm going to put this away. I think it'll last a little longer, but otherwise it's just garbage that my granddaughter contributed to helping me create. She'll be so happy when she finds out. She's 1. She's not going to be happy. All right, so we have this. And I cut some paper, hoping that one of them I would like. I like that. And then we have this. I think that. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. Trying. I'm trying. I had just gotten the hang of fast fuse when they got rid of it. So, and then I missed it. So I haven't, I have not gotten very good at this one yet. Ooh, you know what? That could have a little color. I know what I just did. I know. Right there. Just had a hole. It needed fixing. All right. Oh, I was going to put some stems on. We'll do stems on this one. We'll try some stems. We'll see if we like the stems. All right. I think I'll use... I don't know why I don't have more up here. I have a paper pumpkin block. I'll use that. And what do I have down here? Copper clay. Copper clay will work. I am messy today. I am very messy. So we'll see if we like this or not. Ooh, I kind of like it. I do. All right, now I need to find blocks for these. Let me see if they'll fit on these blocks. I will have all the blocks dirty by the end of this. What else is new? That's my hard part when I do paper pumpkins. Thanks, Jay. Is when that I don't take more of my blocks. I love having multiple blocks available to me for so I don't have to keep cleaning them and taking them on and off. All right. So what do you think? Do you like them with the veins or without the veins? Or do you like both of them? I'm going to do one of each. All right, let's see if we like these veins. Right here. Which would you do? With veins or without veins? With veins, without veins. Okay. Now, the one that I thought worked really well for this, the sentiment that I thought worked well, and I need to put lids on. I need to get some of these cleaned up, or we are going to have a very, very big mess. A bigger mess than I already have. So, to me, autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. Nancy likes without. All right, so I had an extra piece cut. There we go. It was just in my stack behind me. I'm going to keep with the copper clay. I don't know why. Because it works. I should have another one of these. Maybe it's... All right. Let me check and see what I have in my box of stamps. And I set it somewhere. I didn't need it anymore. There we go. There's another one. These would be really pretty if I brushed Wink of Stella over them also. Just saying. I love Wink of Stella. Okay, there we go. So this I can put away. All right, this. That was kind of wild. Kind of a wild ride there. Anybody have anything fun they're doing this weekend? I am doing the World Card Making class with my local people. And tomorrow I have to work in town. But otherwise, not a lot. I know we have our last football game here. Last home game here, maybe? I'm going to go ahead and use this because I like it. And if I don't use it, I will... I don't know if I want that much, though. Just add it behind. I don't go to a lot of the football games, though, anymore. Used to go to every single one when my kid was playing, but... And yeah, I do know kids playing, but... Sometimes it's just... I'd rather stay home and craft. Yes, Wink Stella makes everything gorgeous. Absolutely everything. So I'm just adding some minis because I can't find my big ones. My big ones always seem to play hide and seek. And you know what? I just found them again. They are right in front of me. All right. So I wanted to get that on. And then we're going to pull it a little bit. Like I said, I love that frayed look. And I love it even more when it cooperates. The first time it just was very cooperative. This time it's not. Oh, this side's very cooperative. Almost too cooperative. So now we get some tear and tape. Actually going to use another one of the tear and tapes. So before I put this on, let's just do some Wink Stella. Wink Stella has been very fickle in the inventory also. All right. Just give it a little brush here and there and add a little zing. Because you can never have too much Wink Stella. Actually, that's not true. Sometimes when I'm to the end of mine and it gives a little burp and it makes a puddle on it, it's not usually in the place that I would want it to be. All right, this may or may not have been the right adhesive to use. There we go. I usually use tear and tape on everything. I love tear and tape. I could get out the green glue. There we go. I think I'm going to keep this one simple because we worked so hard to get all those pretty colors. I don't know that I want to add a whole lot. Maybe we'll add. Maybe not. I never plan my embellishments. Sorry. All right, and I think these are not current. Oh, it was the one that was current that I was going to. Oh, these are current. I'll use these. I keep forgetting to go through my adhesive, or not my adhesive, my embellishments to take out some of the old ones that I have. I still use them on odds and ends. Like when I'm crafting for making cards for other people. So there we have it. Thanks, Kimberly. Did you have fun at the retreat last weekend? Tell all your friends if you had a good time. If you didn't have a good time, don't tell your friends. So I think the center that I had for this one was what I used to make the second card. So I will make a center. I will make a piece. I will do it right now. Just have to chop a little. And I don't know what sentiment I'll put inside. I think I might just stamp one of our leaves. And just like that, we have an inside. So let's see how well it works after it sits for a minute. We'll do part of a big leaf. There we go. We're going to use that as our inside. Oh, and I love that technique so much. You know what we're going to do? We will do 2 envelopes while we have all the ink mess going on. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. I could just play with this all day long. Are you sure? Can you tell? It's like, oh, that's so pretty. So there we have it. And I will finish this other card the same way. So there you go. There's card number 2 with a fun envelope. I got to remember I'm putting all these. Oh, there it is. All right. Fun envelope. You can go away. Don't know why there's some. Oh, put those embellishments there. Don't know why. All right. This next card is kind of a repeat. If you were at the retreat, I did one similar to this there. If you watch me regularly, I've done one similar. So, but not the same. But I wanted to use this technique. I want to use this technique as much as I can. So we're going to start off with a card base. This is Early Espresso, and it's just a standard card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And actually, we're just going to set that one aside. So I have a pile here. I have too many piles here, actually. So this is actually the inside of the card base. We're going to set that aside. We're going to start. I'm going to use this piece of paper. And this is 3 inches by 5 1/8. And this is the same. And I'm going to glue these together. I know it's pretty, isn't it? But I actually love wood grain. When you live in Montana on a farm, you kind of have to love old barnwood, right? Okay, so now I need, oh, I hope this goes well. I need my punch and I forgot to grab it out. It's right in front of me, but it's stacked. I use it to anchor my phone stand. So this is the curved label punch. And let me see. Put it in as far as you can and to the edge. We're going to punch it out. Then we're going to flip it over. We're going to take it to the edge, but we're not going to be able to push it all the way in because this is the opposite side. And just kind of line it up with this over here. There we go. All right, now I have a couple little places it's going to catch. So I'm just going to round that out with the scissors. Just smooth it out with a pair of snips. All right. When I saw this punch in the catalog, it's on the back of the mini catalog. I just knew exactly what I could do with it. So I think, let me peek. Yeah, oh, maybe I can't. I guess it's going to be that way. Because no matter which way I turn it, it's going to be the same way. All right, it's fine. So now that I have this, I am going to get my card base out again. And I do a little differently than I did it at the retreat this weekend. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. Actually, I have these out. Now I wouldn't mind using this up. I'm going to go ahead and use this up. But you can use either way works. Either way. And actually, I might use a little bit of both. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, now I am going to use both because I'm going to take a dimensional that I just had in front of me. And I'm going to put one about a finger's width away from this dip and one about a finger's width away from that dip. All right. And I'm going to put this down and I'm going to mark the pencil kind of where my ends are going to be. I didn't do that the other day and I didn't put my strip in the right place. So I have 3 strips. They are 3/4 by 5 1/8, but I'm going to actually take this one and I am going to trim it down to just 5 because it doesn't need to be seen all the way. So I'm trimming it down to 5. So 2 that are 3/4 by 5 1/8 and one that is 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to glue this one right here. Okay. I'm actually going to use this glue for that. Have to get it out a little bit, don't I? All right, so I made my marks. I just want to make sure this is going here. Just kind of centered where I'm going to put this. So I want my track. My track is not going to be covered that way. What did I do wrong? Well, that didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work. Must have made my track too big. All right, well, I'm going to set that aside. And I think I have another piece of that paper. I don't. Yeah, I must have made to punch my track too big. Wow. So I need another piece of that paper. And we're going to make it wider. So we're going to do this like 1 1/4 inches. Don't ask me why it worked every other time. By 5. Okay. And you don't have to do this part. Your track can actually be seen. But I like to have it covered up a little bit. Apparently. Especially for this one. Okay. So it's a little wider than I had originally planned. So there, the track be covered now. All right. So now you take your lids off. The backings, whatever you want to call it. Can you hear my husband's TV? Oh, I'm glad you like this card, Teresa. All right. I'm going to go this way just so I can see it better. Okay, get my edges lined up. It doesn't have to be perfect on this end or this end. It's fine. You guys, I honestly know what I'm doing. Oh, wow. Okay. So glue these pieces to the top and the bottom. Ah. Maybe I'll have to change the name of my channel as to let's see how many mistakes Cheryl can make in one video. I don't know. It was all going so well. Ha ha ha. So add these strips to the top and bottom. I've made this card a couple times. Actually, I made it differently at the retreat. So this is more like I made the skeleton one that I did. I didn't have this many issues with the skeleton one. All right. Now add this piece over the top, lining up your edges. Wow. Oh, hi, Kim. Kim and I went to high school together and we just recently connected, like yesterday, maybe the day before, and we've been chatting quite a bit since. So, all right, I'm going to take a red leaf and I'm going to show you what not to do. I put adhesive sheet on the back and then I moved it so I could get everything to fit nicely, and I didn't get any glue over here. So, yeah. Here I am. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off because we don't need the end. And I need to figure out how to get just a dab of glue under here. Maybe I could call it the Crafting Comedy of Errors channel. I don't know. Seems to be more of a regular occurrence lately. I know what I'm doing. It's just not cooperating. All right, I'm going to lay that down. Lay that down. Those veins are one of the dies in the die that you saw me stamping, but you can also punch them or die cut them. All right, so we're going to use that. That's going to be our center. And then I'm going to use a different stamp set because I wanted this to be more fun. So that one's going to be way too big. This one will work. Maybe down here. All right, we're going to put this one down here. We're going to do the leaf last. So I didn't know which one of these dies would work best. I am using, excuse me, from the So Sincere, Hope Your Day is a Happy One, because I thought giving someone a card that they can play with would be considered a happy one. So we're going to go with that. And I have that on a block already. See, I am ready. I know what I'm doing. I'm just losing it today. I can't find, I did not get the stamp set out, or the stamp ink block, the ink pad. So we're just going to use Memento. All right. There we go. And you know what? My mat is a mess anyway. So I see, I've never used a stamp before, but I see it's going to give me a halo. I'm not super careful. So I just trim it off. A little halo is not what I want. And yes, I cut up my stamps. So they work better for me. And you can do the same with your stamps. All right. I did not get enough of that halo off. Okay. Well, that's why paper has two sides. It's probably not why paper has two sides, but it's a good thing paper does have two sides. Ta-da! See, you know you're done when you can say the ta-da. All right, there's that. I'm just going to run some adhesive across the top and line it up. You want to keep everything on this part of your card flat. You always have mishaps. Yeah, there we go. All right. You want to keep it all flat because when this is spinning, because that's what we're doing, if you haven't figured it out, we're making a spinner card. All right, I had all my pieces and parts. Oh, there they are under. So I have a couple other red leaves. I don't know how many leaves we really need. Might just do those 3. This could be for my Canadian friends. Red maple leaf. Like I said, we're going to keep it flat. And now it's time to spin. I might need something else. I need more leaves. That looks too Christmassy. Maybe some white. I don't know. Okay, let's make it spin. We can always add more leaves later. No, actually, that might be good. Oh, I have a little adhesive over here. It was that silly liquid glue I had to use. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. All right. So to do the next part, you need, I'm going to give you my 2 cents worth. Ha, ha, ha. You need 2 pennies. That was the part I thought I might have to go out to my husband's chair. He always has change, takes it out of his pocket, sets it next to his chair. But I have 2 pennies. There we go. And that's what you need. So you need dimensionals. So we're going to take 1 dimensional, put it on the back of a penny. And we're going to take the top off, the adhesive back. And we're going to take another one and put it on there. So this one's a double stacker. And then we're going to line up the second penny and put it on. So there you go. And we're going to take 1 more dimensional. And the large ones work. The small ones don't work as well, I don't think. I could be wrong. That'd be something to try. But, all right. So then I took that dimensional backing off. And then you want to set it in the center as best you can. All right. So actually those leaves might just work perfectly since I used it in. So I'm going to open this up a little bit. You're going to put one end of the penny into the track, and then you're going to manipulate your card until you can get that other half of the penny in the track. And there you have it. You have your spinner card. I hope your day is happy as you spin the card back and forth. So because I used that, I knew I wanted to use those leaves for something. These will work also. And you will be seeing more spinner cards because I think they're fun and I love them. So, oh, thank you, Nancy. Like I said, you want to keep everything as flat as you can because you don't want your leaf, the spinner, to get caught on anything. So, and as far as embellishments go, like I said, you have to keep it pretty flat. So we could add some of the discs, or we could just let this bling be enough. So there is card number 3. Now I will make an inside for it. There's an inside for it right there. I had already cut it. All right, and then we'll put this inside. Yeah. So, like I said, if you are interested in the make and takes, the card kits for all these, you can have them with a $35 purchase. With a $50 purchase, you get a tutorial bundle also. And with a $75 purchase, I will send you some embellishments. I don't know what it is. It depends. If I could get more of the ones that are on back order, I would send you a package of those. But otherwise, it might be just something I have in my stash. Yes, Nancy, the truck punch would be a fantastic one. I might just do a whole class on spinner cards. So don't be surprised if you don't see one of those. So that is my class for today. Thank you all for crafting with me. I was going to put, that's what I'll put. Thank you for crafting with me and showing up, and enjoy World Card Making Day, no matter where you are, or just Saturday as regular people call it. But anyway, there's card number 3, card number 2, and they're all using the Autumn Leaves bundle. And we even made an envelope, I don't know. And here's card number 1. So there you have it with my messy, messy desk. So have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and enjoy World Card Making Day. If you can come circle, let me know so I can cut enough paper for you. If you can't make it in circle, then join it on stampinup.com. And have a great weekend. Thanks for crafting with me. Bye-bye.